If you are an experienced trader trading gold, you know that this instrument is not easy to trade. It wasn't either for me until I found this unique way to trade gold. Why? Because gold behave completely different way than any other instrument because of the high volatility in this instrument, which is an advantage for us. So I'm gonna show you today in this video step by step how I made $9,400 just in a matter of an hour trading gold with proven track record. So make sure you stick till the end of this video to learn what are the factors that I have considered so that you can integrate those in your trading. So before I begin this important video, make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. This is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay, traders. So first, let's look at this trade. As I mentioned, this is going to be a very important lesson, guys. Make sure that you stick till the end. And as you can see on the screen, this is a live trade that was taken in the live market. So now let me break down this trade so that you know exactly what I have considered in this trade. Now, before I go to that, let me replay this chart to show you exactly what situation I have called for this trade. Now, first of all, the first thing that you need to look at is in the left. When you look at the left, you know that what happened in the past. Past will tell you what might happen in the future, especially in terms of trading. Now, what we saw that in the past on gold, first of all, the market opened with a huge gap due to the war between Israel and Hamas. So we saw that there was a huge gap opening. Now this is an added advantage. You might not find always the market is opening with a gap, but what we saw that the market opened with a gap and then the market was consolidating in that area. Now this consolidation is super important. Why? Because what do you see in that consolidation? As I mentioned, if you look at the past, you will understand that what the market is planning to do. Now, I consider the market as like a living being that always make a plan. Now, what you saw here, the market is creating series of lower high. When you see a market maintain series of lower high, it's a downtrending market. Keep in mind the trend is your friend. It is very important that you always consider the first thing is the direction of the trend. Now we saw that the market is trending down, creating series of lower high. The next thing that I looked at is the liquidity. What is liquidity? Liquidity is the fuel of the market. The market moves from liquidity to liquidity. Now, if you know where is the liquidity, you know that which way the market is heading in the next candle. Now, what we saw in this market, if you draw this trend line, this resistance in that area, we see that the market is respecting this resistance here. Okay, if you look at that, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. Okay, so it is maintaining that resistance, creating series of lower high, and then what we saw, the market gathered liquidity with this long wick candle from those resistance. Especially this candle is super important. Why? Because you saw that here there was a strong consolidation and one candle has gone up. That one candle is enough for us to give us a huge profitable trade. As you can see, it crossed that 20 EMA and then closed down below. Now if we turn on our TF indicator, we see that exactly where back to back 3 successful sell alert. This is the power of having a strategy. This is the power of having a tool when you are trading any instrument, gold or any pair. Now from that zone, as soon as I have seen according to the strategy, it's giving me the sell alert. Did I sell? No, not yet. As I mentioned, patience is the key to be successful as a trader. I need further confirmation. I need the price to break down. It formed that structure, it gathered the liquidity, but still the price has not broken that structure. So where is the structure? If you want to look at the structure, you need to identify what kind of structure it has made. You can see that it is a bearish channel. The price is moving in that channel, creating series of lower high and lower low. Now what do we see next? A giant red candle. Okay, huge drop. Now is it ready for? Here is the key points. As I mentioned, patience is the key. Many traders fail to comply with the patience. Here still not ready. Why? Because when you see a structure is broken, the next thing you need to wait for a retest of that broken support or resistance. This is the support here, support here, support here, support here, turn resistance, and we saw that the price has gone back up to test that support as a resistance. And then what happened? The market gathered again liquidity, again tested the 20 EMA, and again I had to test that signal that I have found is valid or no, and then I have traded that instrument with just a higher confirmation with a huge profit that has given just a matter of an hour. It has given us the profit target hit in this live market. As you can see on the screen, the same trade also sent out to the VIP group who are trading with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Now let's look at another trade that will clarify you how to trade gold on the lower time frame with a high probability. Now let's see this trade also on gold. Let's look at the same strategy, same system has been used to trade this instrument. Let me replay this chart. Looking at the 15 minutes, this trade was taken based on 15 minutes time frame. Now here, let me replay this zone so that you exactly know what was considered in this trade. Now as I mentioned, the first thing that you need to look at the left side is most important. Why? Because from the left you will know what might happen on the right. When the market create a structure, gather liquidity, it prepare for further move, that you can understand when you look at the left side. Now this is a gold chart. Also you can see on the 15 minutes time frame what the price is did. It is in a strong uptrend, but at the same time we saw there is a long weak candle, strong rejection from that zone. Now after this rejection, what the price is doing, creating series of lower high again, and also we see that there is a huge liquidity trigger in that area with a long bearish engulfer. Now with this, all those liquidity trigger, what we see that the price in fact started to drop from that level. Now as soon as the market started to gather liquidity, and once we have seen this market started to drop, then the next thing is to wait for the price to break from that structure. Let's see what the market has done. Now as you can see, it has broken towards the upside from that structure, and then the market tested this 20 EMA, crossed that zone, and then strongly rejected towards the downside. Now the price has broken down. Still it's not time for a trade. We need to wait for a retest of that level. As I mentioned previously, when you see a structure, wait for a retest and then we will be entering the trade. Now on that retest, that where I have entered this trade. Now as you can see exactly, it triggered my entry, and then the price started to drop. We had a bigger profit target on that trade, 5 times, but you saw that the market has come down here, and also the same trade was sent out to the VIP groups who are trading with us. And not only there, also I have shared this trade on social media. You can see that it played out very well. I hope that for those who are following, definitely have got an amazing trade on that. Make sure that you like and also subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. Now, I know that all this information, now that you have learned, sometimes it's hard to remember, and that is why I'm conducting every week VIP classes where I'm teaching this strategy step by step every day so that you can implement directly on your trading. And also I'm sending all the trades that I'm taking so that for those who are learning and also seeing how to apply the strategy in the real market. Now, if you want to be part of that, if you want to see all the trade that I'm opening and also learn the strategy that I am teaching, you can join us today. Link below this video in the description area. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon with another lesson.